Yo, welcome back everybody to the Plan B SMO 90% Open. We have another Division S match here today. We have Spezy versus MarkLukas. Just doing solo comms here today, so not joined by anyone. But yep, we have another exciting Division S match here. This is in Group F of the group stage. So it was originally supposed to be Spezy versus Roller Rock if you're looking at the schedule. But I think Roller Rock had some internet issues. But yeah, MarkLukas still hasn't played a match with Spezy yet. So that's what's happening today. So far, MarkLukas has 2 Ws in the group stage so far, so it's looking really good for him. Spezy's only played one match, but he's lost it to Le Petit. So yeah, this match will be pretty crucial for whoever makes it past the group stage. Spezy is actually much higher seeded because he does have a better PV, but MarkLukas is much more experienced with like BTT and just like overall movement. So I think that's how he's been able to secure his Ws. So I wonder if we'll see his third W in the group stage, or maybe Spezy can defeat that streak. Yeah, I think we're supposed to ready up soon, so if runners are listening, then you should probably get ready. But yeah, it's pretty crazy that MarkLukas is able to um secure the wins for his matches despite being 27th seed. So yeah, that kind of shows like the seeding doesn't really matter. But anyway, I'm just about to get started. Especially with the 0053 DSTA because he's British. British time is weird. A little bit of a desync here for the stream. Looks like MarkLukas started a little bit later. Okay, looks like we're all synced up now. Britain isn't real. True. Arguable, at least. I mean, I've never been there, so I don't have evidence that it's real. So, you can pull up the stats sheet here. I don't know if I don't think the head-to-head thing is updated yet. But yeah, you can go to the stats sheet and get like a live head-to-head a split comparison for the two runners. Okay, yeah, I think it's just getting updated now. Spezy actually has a 57, 55 saw, whereas MarkLukas has a 58, 41 saw. I don't know, I thought he would have a better saw, but yeah. Honestly, wasn't paying attention to Cap that much, but it looked like Mark. It looks like Mark is going to take the lead here by at least a few seconds. I saw that I can change the players, but I wasn't sure if I was like supposed to do that or something. So yeah, Mark with the 220, Spezy with the 223. So about a 3 second difference so far. Looking at the stats sheet as well, see that Mark his best time is a 109. I don't know if this is updated because like according to the challenge, it looks like he's had 2 races. I don't know if it's updated, but it looks like his best time is a 1009, so really close to his PB. Whereas Spezy's best time, or his only time, I guess, has been a 101.50, so not as consistent. Yeah, I guess his second race was yesterday, so it just wasn't updated. Oh, he got a 59.55. Wow, that's on me. Okay. I did not see that. I guess GG's, belated GG's to Mark on the PB. Yeah, that's on me for not keeping up with all the races. I'm not a loyal uh, Plan B esports fan. But anyway, good boss fights, from both runners. Like, you got this, Spezy, for real. I don't know how far away your like kitchen is from your room, but maybe you can have time like during the cascade load. Yep, always got to stay hydrated though. This is a reminder to anyone watching to stay hydrated. Both runners exiting cascade. Mark is going to be getting a 534. Spezy is going to be getting a 538. So um, about a 4 second difference now. Nothing really changed much during that cascade, which is to be expected because it's cascade. Now we're going into sand, so things might start to get a little more interesting. According to the stats sheet, I don't actually think that Mark goes for reverse town, um, which is pretty interesting, but he does do platform clip. So we might see a bit of a route deviation here. Yeah, no reverse down from Mark. Interesting to see, honestly. I would have thought that like every sub-hour runner would go for it, but I guess it's not that much of a difference. And like the bird grab can be difficult with the reverse down. But Spezy does get good reverse down movement, could make this a little bit closer. Maybe Spezy can even take the lead. Yeah, but that was like how long ago? Like, was Reverse Town even like discovered like recently when you did that, or like? Dude, that 57-52 is like so long ago. Was it not? Maybe I'm mixing it up. But anyway, yeah, just as I was saying, looked like Spezy did take the lead after that reverse town. I think also Mark had some issues with the Dune Moon there. Middle of 2023? Damn, that's on you, bro. Not gonna lie. Anyway, MarkLukas had some issues with Ram. Spezy's gonna take a nice early lead here, going into reverse Jaxi. Let's see how this platform clip goes for both of these runners. The cycle looks pretty good for Spezy. Not too many issues there. This is going to be a little bit tighter for Mark. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Yeah, those cycles just didn't align, unfortunately. You can't be like, either need to be like really fast or you need to like purposely wait for the bill. So yeah, that's going to set Mark back even further, unfortunately. Spezy going to be taking a nice early lead here. Spezy with the potential gold as well. That definitely helps. That was a very good stand from Spezy. $10.13 exit. Was that 435 sand? Yeah, that's pretty good. Especially in a race, like anything 435 or better. And you know, for like low 59, that's really good. Mark with the 1031. So yeah, he lost about like 22 seconds to Spezy overall in that sand. He's about 18 seconds behind. But we'll see what happens in Lake. We saw last race that triple Lake clip kind of made a big difference. So, oh, Spezy doesn't go for it. Okay. So then he's just going to do the regular strat. First try. That's good. Considering he doesn't go for the clip. That's like about as good as you can get. Oh, no triple clip for MarkLukas either. Okay. So I guess that didn't make much of a difference. Oh wait, does MarkLukas just like not do late clip or? I didn't see. Does he just like not do late clip? Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess no late clip for MarkLukas. I can't remember the last time I've seen like a somewhat high level runner just like not even go for late clip, but respect to Mark, I guess. So just gonna be doing the Rango route here, but Spezy did get first try, so that's actually gonna extend his lead even further. Yeah, I didn't know that. To be honest, I never really watched Mark do any percents. I just like know him from BTT, so I thought he would just like pull out all the strats. That's pretty unusual coming from a BTT runner. But yeah, that's gonna extend Spezy's lead even further. Give him a nice little confidence boost. It definitely helps to have the lead early on, for confidence. 1301 exit from Spezy. That's really good for um that's really good for a low 59. Only +3 on PB. Really solid early game. Yeah, late clip with the Alpha Moon. Surprised he's not doing that. Wonder if that'll ever be a thing. Like RTA. I mean, Alpha Clip isn't that hard in general, but I think the thing that makes it difficult is just like getting it because you need to get it like first try. Or don't you like do it twice in BTT? I think you do it twice. So you would have to get it like first try twice, and that is like the hard part. Spezy gets nut clip. Yep. He does get the moon, but okay. That was like a false alarm there. He grabbed the moon without Cappy on him. Sometimes that like causes Cappy to get stuck. But yeah, overall solid nut clip movement. Mark also getting that clip. Let's see his movement here. Takes it a lot more safe here with the wall jump strat. Honestly, in my opinion, oh, Spezy with the stun cancel, that new strat. Shout out to Jambo for that. I think as I was saying, the wall jump strat really got it on. It's like, I don't really think it's worth it. Like the wall jump isn't really any harder. Like I would honestly advise people to just learn the long jump. I don't really think the long jump is any harder. It's like basically the same thing. The amount of times I've clipped in from the long jump is like probably less than the amount of times I've clipped in from the wall jump. But it could also just be like, as I've played the game, I've like gotten better. So I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things like it's easier the better you get. A long jump ramp. Oh, is that like when you like stay on the railing, you do a long jump? But you just do like a long jump at the top of the ramp. What? I don't think I'm understanding it. I'd have to see a clip of that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Good witteds from both runners though. I think Mark actually did catch up a little bit. But yeah, good witteds from both runners. Not much to say. At least no major mistakes. I think Spezy did lose a little bit, like a 522, but compared to some of the other winners that we've seen in the tournament so far, it's definitely um one of the better cases. And still pretty close after Wooded. That's always nice to see. Good cloud boost from Spezy. Let's see if Mark can match that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, I think Mark actually just won the tourney, or won the match, at least for style points. I think Spezy messed up the second cloud phase there. That's also going to bring this even closer. Still sub 20 cloud for Spezy though. 1954. That's always good. I think any sub 20 cloud is good for a run at that level. Mark actually green on his PB after that wooded slash cloud. -9 with a 2003 exit. So might need to watch out for him. Oh yeah, on the 59-58, that's true. But I guess the time differences aren't 59-58, 59-55. Not really that different. Reverse torpedo from Spezy. That looks pretty good. Nice. Also from Mark. A bit of a different, like slightly different reverse torpedo strats from either side, but both of them worked. I think Mark's was faster actually. But it should be a good loss from both runners. I don't think much changed after that. Almost a 21 exit from Spezy. Yeah, still great rounds on both sides. And Mark did catch up slightly on the Cloud as well as the Lost. But nothing much to mention. Just some pretty solid gameplay. Wonder if we'll actually see like a really close race soon, because so far according to the stats sheet, the closest race that we've seen is only 28 seconds apart. So I hope we can start to see some closer races in the near future. But this is shaping up to be something. No Goomba hack from Mark. Spezy did get it though, so that's gonna save like a second. Let's see, they both go for Giggler, but Spezy did get it last time, and Mark didn't. At least on his first match, he didn't. I don't think Spezy's gonna be able to go for it, unfortunately, though, because of the he started shooting the Wiggler too late. So if Mark can get this, which he does have the potential to go for it, and he did get it, so that can actually make a difference. Won't be able to tell for sure until like end of day metro, but that is a good start for MarkLukas to catch up. I guess we'll be able to tell when they enter bullet building. Pretty good Wiggler from Spezy. Oh, a little bit more issues. Still got it though. No 3 cycles to worry about. So yeah, it's gonna look like Mark is like slightly more behind, but he's gonna catch up a little bit after day metro, assuming it goes well. A little bit of a setup there from Spezy. I think that was intentional, but it did help him get it at least. Let's see Mark's good clip here. Drive by, so that is going to save a little bit more time on Spezy as well. Premature capture there from Mark. I think Spezy like tried to get the hinter out there because yeah, he's not going to have enough coins, but I think he's better off just getting the hinter in the pool. Some sloppy movement from both screens here. I think Spezy is still going to be in the lead going to bullet building, but actually, yeah, I don't really think much changed after getting Giggler. I think Mark is just having some sloppier movement. Spin pound jump for the bullet building. Still gets it though. Good triple jump there from Spezy. Also good triple from Mark. I like seeing that triple jump done well. But yeah, Mark's still kind of trailing Spezy, but not by a lot. I don't really think much changed even after that. The Giggler miss from Spezy. Both still putting up some solid runs. Yeah, 100% sub-hourable run. Even even Mark, not too far behind, still can definitely sub-hour this. $29.32. Yep. Very doable sub-hour from Spezy. $29.42 from Mark. So would be a little bit more difficult, especially because his golds are just not at the same level. But he can still make something happen. Good entrance there from Spezy. Let's see if Mark can match that. Took a bonk there, but I thought like I don't know, I guess like a ridge there for the entrance. Not really sure why that's a thing, but yeah. No ICC here from these runners as well. Not really surprising. Especially missed the snow clip there. Yeah, only lose like a couple seconds, but can be kind of infuriating. Mark also not going to get the snow clip there, so I guess nothing changes. Pretty nice spiny minute from Spezy though. Okay. Oh, that was actually a slightly better spiny minute from Mark. I was kind of scared, 'cause, like, sometimes when the spiny lands, like, in the middle there, I've seen people, like, struggle to get the spiny down. Okay, my screen just glitched there for a little bit, but that's probably just my end. Okay, maybe that wasn't my end. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, he's splicing. It's really important high stakes race. Can't blame him. TBH. Yeah, you're all good, Dance. We still appreciate you even restreaming this. Anyway, Spezy with Snowdram here. Setupless. Homing cap throw. That's a you don't see that one every day. Still gets it though. Mark taking a little bit more of his time to do the setup here. That was a lot closer, but still worked. So yeah, nothing much changed after that snow either. Only about I think Mark lost about 5 seconds there compared to Spezy. So still only a 15-second difference. So really, that doesn't mean much going into these later kingdoms. A little bonk there from Mark, getting up to the first moon here. There's so many like options you can do to get up there. Does this guy read chat? I think that answers your question. Fish dip for Spezy here. Yeah, that was pretty unlucky. The the kelp there kind of got in his way, and yeah, that makes it really hard to align for it. Like yeah, Mark definitely has a much better setup here. Oh, still didn't get it to work here. Not sure why. But yeah, that trick can be really hard when you just like can't see anything. So I guess that's also not going to change the difference that much since both of them missed. But I think that means that Mark isn't going to be able to sub hour anymore because that's like a pretty big mistake. Or it's going to be really tough at least. Especially with fish clip. I feel like he kind of played it really safe. He like swam really far away, but still worked. Just has to get that moon there. Yeah, Mark definitely had the more optimal moon grab there. I think he's going to save a little bit more. But Spezy's still on a solid run here. Yeah, back down to a 10-second difference now, slightly less than 10 seconds. So Mark definitely caught up a little bit. It is going to get a little bit more interesting from now on because I think Mark doesn't do Spiritless and Spezy does. So it's going to be one of those where it's just completely different routes from both. So not going to be able to see who's winning, but that kind of makes it more interesting. Yeah, I guess to since we have some newer people in the chat, yeah, just to kind of clarify like the tournament format. We have we have like different divisions where a bunch of different people were placed depending on like how good of a PB they have. Oh wait, Spezy. Okay, I guess Spezy just didn't do Spiritless. Okay, he went for previously, but I guess okay. So I guess we have two spirits. But yeah, so this is the Division S. So this is like the best players in the tournament, and like the Division S is split into like different groups as well. And so each group of 4 people, like they all play each other once. And then there's also like a point system, so like whoever wins gets points, but like also depending on how close the match is, the loser can also get more points. And so we use that to determine who gets past the group stage. I am G-Man commentating the race right now. Spezy and Mark are the runners. They're just playing. They're not talking right now. But yeah, I feel like I don't know if we've seen 2 runners do like spirit route in Division S. Yeah, I did have the timer challenge BTT. I appreciate you recognizing that. Yeah, before K took it, he beat it by like 2 frames. I had that segment for like 2 years, I think. Yeah, K is just different. This is definitely looking like a very close match, though. I'm not sure what happened, but I think it got like even closer now. It's definitely looking like a less than 5-second difference. Oh, and now we're synced. After Spezy missed the pogo jump, we are officially synced. With Mark actually taking a slight lead with better jump to the moon there. Also insta capturing the hand bro. No, messing up the lever. So that's gonna put Spezy in the lead as well. Yeah, I did also take that from you. That's true. Yeah, super close. It's neck and neck basically. Any this is basically at the point where like any mistake matters. And yeah, now just as I was saying, Spezy missing the Polybu cycle. That's gonna bring this to a sink again. Just like that. Um, America says lever. Also, Mark with the death. No. Just like that. Wow. That's a shame. That's a pretty unfortunate death. Yeah, we just gotta climb back the mountain. It was almost looking to be a close race. I mean, it still is. But that death definitely set him back quite a lot. Probably a 20-second difference. Yeah, you can technically back that up if you bonk there. It seemed like you just didn't know the backup. So yeah, now Spezy is officially in the lead by 22 seconds. So yeah, Mark almost did catch up in that lunch a lot, but unfortunately that death kind of set him back even more. But it is still anyone's game, I think. 22 seconds is not that big of a difference going into about Ruin / Bowser's. Anything can still happen for sure. What is a split diagram? That's the first time I've seen those two words ever. Anyway, it's lever just because I grew up with that, so that means it's right. Yeah, bro's just yapping for real. Both runners in the middle of the Rune Dragon right now, so not much to say. Typically, when we're in Ruin, we would like, or at least back in the day, we would like promote the runners and stuff. So yeah, definitely go ahead and follow the runners. Spezy, MarkLukas, really talented. Um, I don't know what the command is for the. I think it's just runners. Yeah, I got that first L. But yeah, follow the runners if you're interested. Uh, Dansta is also in charge of restreaming this, so he's been his computer's been suffering the whole day trying to get all these matches to you guys. So definitely follow him. He's also doing runs. Actually, I don't know if he's been doing them recently, but he's also a really talented speedrunner. And you know, follow me if you want, I guess. I also speedrun sometimes, and I'm like kind of good. But now we have Spezy and Mark in Bowser's, not too far apart, so anything can still happen. I don't really think much has changed after that ruined. Yeah, it's true. I am in the Pro League. That is a fact. Yeah, I don't know when the Pro League is going to start, though. We still have a bunch of Division S matches to get through. And, you know, we have to, like, determine who from Division S is going to make it to the Pro League. Teach me consistency. I would not be the person to help with that. My PB was a fluke, honestly. Old shards from Spezy. Interesting. I feel like I haven't seen that in a while. Also having some issues with grabbing that shard there, so potentially some room for Mark to catch up here. Oh, but Mark also opts to do old shards as well. But Spezy did also mess up a lot, like on the second last shard. So as long as Mark can get this, and he does over Spezy. Oh, that's a shame. Shook the controller a little bit too early for Bowser's ramps, so didn't get the moon. Have to try it again though, but he did get it again. But that is going to make it a little bit closer. If Mark can get this. Yeah. That should make it a little bit closer. Good Star Bomba from Spezy. Topper first from Mark. Also an interesting decision. I didn't see if Mark just like didn't go for Star Bomba or if he like messed it up. I think he just didn't go for it. That's gonna be like a couple seconds. But he also misses the bomb throw, so that's even worse. Interesting that he goes for the left bomb. I feel like most people will do the right bomb. I guess it doesn't matter though. I think Spezy is going to be. I think that is going to increase his lead though. little bit of issues with grabbing the crates moon. No pipeless though. Can't say that I blame him. Pipeless is like really hard. Oh, did MarkLukas do Bird Dram? I think he does. Because I was also looking at his golds, and I think that seems to align with Bird Dram. Yeah, that would make sense. I just didn't notice it. Spezy with some Met Climb issues. Um, that's gonna make it a little bit closer. Yeah. How could I assume Mark is doing a strat at 90%? Should probably know this by now. I wouldn't even. I'm surprised that Mark is even doing birdless mech. No, Spezy! No! Falling off the mech there. That's rough. I didn't exactly see how he fell off. I don't know why I've been like really bad at catching like important parts of the race, but yeah. Yeah, falling off the mech in that phase, that's that's definitely the worst phase to fall off as Mark gets target acquired, so that's, I don't want to call it early, but that's gonna be, it's definitely gonna make it hard for Spezy to catch up there. Target acquired. Okay, at least he got target acquired though. But yeah, um that's definitely the worst phase to fall off mechs. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, it was a shame. It was looking to be a really close race, really going into like right before he fell off. But I mean, like either way, no matter what happens, like props to Spezy and Mark for putting up really solid runs. It's really impressive to like have two runs this close, like this far in, especially compared to like some of the other runs that we've seen. Yeah, Mark, yeah, 10032 BPT. Yeah, we can also see that in the stats sheet on the head-to-head tab. It's a very respectable run. Spezy also not too far behind. He's looking to get a 100 4x as well. Spezy does have the better moon gold, so he has a 506 compared to Mark's 511. So that can potentially make a difference. But we'll see. 22-second difference there, going into moon. So, um, damn, that hurts. That hurts from Spezy. I can't say I haven't done that, but yeah, that definitely hurts. Bonk there on moon surface. Like anywhere you die on moon surface, you just land back next to the Odyssey. There's nothing that you can do. So yeah, that's a shame. That's kind of gonna be the nail in the coffin for Spezy's run. Yeah, I think when in doubt, it's always best to just like dive earlier. Like it kind of like feels good to get like a lower dive, but it's not really worth it for smooth surface. Yeah, and that's also unfortunate, but I don't really think that's gonna matter. Another bonk from Spezy on the skip. That's a shame. I think his camera there makes it really hard to see. I would typically have a different camera. So yeah, death on moon surface and two bonks on moon cave skip. So that's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, as Mark is finishing up the Bowser fight, and Spezy also messed up the first phase. So that's definitely gonna extend his lead. Mark's still looking at a 100, actually technically a 102x base with a good escape. He can definitely get a moon gold. That'd be nice to see. Good 2D skip from Mark. I think if he keeps up this escape, then yeah, we're potentially looking at a moon gold from Mark and potentially a 102x. He only needs a 55 pillars here for the 2x. I don't know if that first shot is making it. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm surprised that couldn't tell which of those shots didn't make it either. I think the first shot didn't work, but I wasn't sure. Good third pillar though. And yeah, that's gonna be Mark's run. I think might barely be not a 2x. Or maybe barely a 2x. Actually, yeah, I think that is barely a 2x. So yeah, GG's to Mark. 100-29 clutch victory after Spezy made some unfortunate mistakes. We're also going to see Spezy finishing up in just a moment. Also good 2D from him. Um, and that's also going to mean that MarkLukas is undefeated in his group. So yeah, congrats to Mark for getting all three wins in his group, despite being the lowest seeded player in his group as well. So nice little underdog story there. 27th seed out of 32 players and still managed to be the top of his group. That's like really impressive. Yeah, yeah, Mark, congrats. Yes, as I was saying, Spezy did make some unfortunate mistakes in Mech and Moon. He was actually like ahead for the most part. It was actually pretty close for the most part, and he was ahead by like 20 seconds at most. But yeah, Spezy just about to finish up now. GG's to Spezy as well for putting up for the most part a great run for him. Okay, I think he might have prematurely finished this stream. Looked like a 1-on-1, um, 1-on-1 50 something. So yeah, GG's to Spezy. Yeah, sorry about those mistakes. Yeah, that kind of just happens sometimes. Happens to the best of us. I don't know if we're gonna get any post-game interviews from these runs, or from these runners. Yeah, GG's once again for putting up, for the most part, really close race. Definitely don't want to understate that, especially because I know how Spezy might feel after that ending. Can definitely empathize with him on that. So looking at the next matches, it looks like we have two more matches for today. We have Light Ron versus Diego right after this, and then we have Autumn versus Tuxedo Cat right after that. And then we also have a few more matches tomorrow. We have the Div A bronze match tomorrow, and then we have some more Division S matches as well. Welcome, Spezy. Sorry about that ending. I mean, yeah, I know how you might feel. Yeah, choking at the end of a pretty good race like that.
Well, I'll try use the interview to spread some positivity, because I'm sure when I leave the call, I'll start punching
for
things.
Sure.
So.
I mean, for the most part, yeah. For the most part, you had like a really solid run. It was super close. You definitely put up a really good fight against Mark. So props to you.
Yeah, I mean,
for that.
Until Bowser's, I was really impressed with how I was playing. I like didn't like. It's not like anything I was doing was like crazy. It's just I was surprised at how consistently I was playing, given I'm basically only playing Minecraft at the moment. But I don't know. It was just little slips and stuff that happened in like Bowser's, and then obviously the mech happened. Again, I saw Dance's message in chat. Rainbow Spin that I've done that quite a few times, and I've never bonked there. So I've not had that happen before. So that's a completely new one. But I don't really. I would say it's a learning experience, but I don't really planning on playing the game too much more after the tournament. So I'm not. I guess that's just it just happens. I guess so. But it's all right. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. Hopefully, I can win my next race, given I haven't won one since I think May of 2021. Now, still, so I still need to like win, because apparently I just can't. But it's all right. And then the bonk in Moon is very silly. I'm a very big advocate for diving late in Moon. I've actually never died there in a run before. Because I just don't think the movement's that risky. But again, just that slight bit of rust, I just mistimed it by like 0.2. And by that point, it was over. Although Mark played a decent Moon, so it was probably over anyway. Obviously, I messed up the Moon Cave, but that's just because I was tilted. Like, I wouldn't have done that, I don't think. Like, but
Yeah.
It's just the mech. Even climbing up the mech, I was fine. I thought I obviously there's stream delay, so I don't know what like how it was at that point. But I thought I was still winning after I climbed the mech, even though I lost like 15
I think
to
you
it.
were definitely still winning. I think you were at least.
It's just my heart just sunk. I just like I don't. Oh man, it's annoying because I'm actually decent at like the rest of mech. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I'll try and contain myself, but yeah, that is one of the most annoying things I've ever seen in this entire game. I'm pretty
that's
mad,
rough.
but it's alright. I mean, well played, some Mark, because there's a lot of people who I could have played, I'm sure, and I would have like still won. So well played. It's very frustrating on my end. I feel like I deserved that, but it's okay. That happens. That's way too often of a feeling. I felt like I played that well. I felt like I couldn't have done much more. It's just one thing happened that I just like don't know if I could have prevented, even if I knew it in advance, and it just doesn't go my way. It's a bit too common for me, but it's okay. Is what it is. Yeah, Yeah.
Yep, it is what it is. But yeah, anyway, you still have one more match against Roller Rock, so you still have one more opportunity to maybe
Mm.
catch a W.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
I wouldn't
mathematically
beat
out,
yourself
so
up
I'm not
too
sure how
much
much
about it.
motivation I'll have for that. But I mean, I expected to play Roller Rock today, and maybe I don't know if the game would have gone differently. To be honest, I didn't expect Roller Rock to get a better time than what Mark did now. So maybe if there was less like pressure, you could say like I would have rushed the movement less. I don't want like excuses, but like it's like I don't know. I feel like I could have gone so many different ways differently where I could have won. So it's a bit annoying that it never feels the cards never like fall in my hand or whatever. But it's okay. But yeah, I don't know. I wanna thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you, Danster, for restreaming. Thank you for commentating, G Man. But yeah, I won't be too negative about it. It is what it is. I lost. Um, yeah, it's alright.
All right, so yeah, I don't think we have any more words to say. GG's once again to you, and GG's to Mark for winning. Yeah, thanks to Dansta for restreaming so far. Once again, we still have a couple more matches today. Up next, we have Lightron versus Diego, and that'll happen in about 20 minutes. So yeah, stick around.